Hey guys, today we are here together with nobody less than Johanna Jansson, also known as Dotter. A big welcome to you, Dotter.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
So this Saturday, the grand final will be held in Stockholm, where we all will find out who will represent Sweden in Rotterdam. What have the last weeks been like to you to prepare for the final?
It's been quite normal, I believe. I've still had some sessions, like co-writing sessions, and like with other artists, and I've been doing kind of what I usually do. I've been rehearsing some of my own. Yeah, but still, yeah, it's been kind of like it used to be.
But having competed last year, you're one of a few artists that can compare what a Melodifestivalen tour is like before the pandemic and during the pandemic. What is it
Yeah.
like to be back in Melodifestivalen this year if you compare it with last year? Like, what's the biggest
Oh, well, the biggest difference is that there's no audience at all. And like last year in the final, it was like 30,000 people in the audience. So it's a crazy big difference. And that means that it's not like it's not the same nerve. Like you're not as nervous as you are when there's a lot of people watching. And yeah, I mean, it's also a little bit boring. It feels a little bit, have to explain. It's not, I mean, people are there to support you and everyone is happy and there's a lot of energy going on. And now it's like there's almost no one there. It's just the camera people, So, yeah, it's a huge difference.
Yeah. But do you feel kind of lonely on stage there when you have no audience to interact with?
Yeah, I feel a little bit lonely, and it doesn't really feel like it's for real because you don't really think about like there's like there should you don't really feel like there's any audience behind the camera. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But a lot of people that work with the production this year, they have said that having no audience also makes it possible to focus more on the staging and the performance. And do you feel this is the case for you, or would your performance benefit better with a live audience?
I believe it looks a little bit better if there's not a lot of audience like in the performance because uh, I really like when you focus totally on the artist and on the stage. So for me, it's actually it's a bit better. I think the whole number looks better, and I mean I love the people sitting with their flags and all that, but sometimes it doesn't really fit in the kind of number you want to do. It depends on what kind of music and what kind of performance you do, but for me it feels better to just cut everyone out and just focus on the number.
Yeah, because when you perform now, it really feels like a music video kind of.
Yeah.
So, but do you think the like the staging in itself, does it benefit your number? Because previously, like for example, this year you can use different camera angles from the side, which you haven't been able to do before. Do you think that's part of like? Do you think that's beneficial for your performance?
Absolutely. For me, 100%, because I really use the stage from all sides, and also that there's the stage is longer than before. Usually it's long this way, but now it's like long this way, so I can like use it as a catwalk almost. So yeah, I think it benefits me absolutely.
When you wrote Little Todd, was it obvious for you to compete with it in Melodifestivalen?
No, not at all. Actually, I've never written a song for Melodifestivalen, at least not for myself, maybe for other artists. But this song was just a song that me and my boyfriend Dino wrote, and later on my label asked me, or they told me, you should compete with this in Melodifestivalen, and I was like, yeah, maybe that could be a good thing, and then yeah, it just felt right, so I said yes.
And speaking about your song, who is Little Todd? Is that a representation of yourself as a child, or?
No, actually, I don't have any children, but it's like my future children, and also the kids that are growing up right now. For all them, I'm like talking to them and tell them that don't be like us in the future, because we're very very self what's it called you're very much focused on yourself right now, like people today. So it feels like we need to think a little bit further, and we need to think about the whole environment and what we're doing, because we're really hurting ourselves and our future children.
That's a very good message.
Yeah.
But before submitting the song to Melodifestivalen, did you feel more pressure considering how well it went last year when you ended up in second place? I'm thinking in terms of living up to people's high expectations.
I don't really feel the pressure, because everything I do it actually for me. I do. The most important thing is to do things that I love, and to feel like this is really what I would like to do. I don't compromise, with anything. I want to do it exactly my way, and that's when I do that, it feels like everyone else understands it. So I think the most important thing is to do what you believe in, and not to like listen to what everyone else would like to do.
Speaking again of your performance, like you competed 2 times earlier with Cry and Bulletproof. Both times you perform solo on stage, but this time you bring dancers.
Yeah.
How involved have you been with the staging?
I mean, I'm not a real dancer, so I haven't what do you say?
Choreographed, I think.
Yeah, choreographed anything, but yeah, but I've been in the process. Like Keisha did a choreography and we met in the dance studio, and she showed me what she has done, and then I showed her what I would like us to do. So in what direction we should go, like should we start in the middle or should we go here or there? And the whole snake thing was my idea, but she do the whole choreography for the dancers, and I do what I'm doing on the stage. And she like helps me to create even better ways to do it. I'm like, I want to go here, and she's like, okay, it's good if you go here, but maybe you can go like this, and so we're like helping each other out.
Yeah, but like looking at your performance, it feels very like it looks amazing. And my first reaction when I saw the live performance in semifinal 2, I really felt like you have stepped it up a bit, and the whole performance and the whole staging, or the overall package felt very international. Would you describe your evolution as an artist?
Oh, should I describe that? I don't know. I think it's all about like you're learning through the way, and I mean the music also evolved a little bit. I think it's getting more and more poppy, and I'm very inspired by international artists like Charlie XCX and BB Rexa and all those great artists today. So just feel like I feel like I'm just trying to keep it up and be modern.
On Saturday, do you have any? Will your performance or staging change anything from semifinal 2?
Yes, actually a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it yet, but I know there's going to be some changes in the lights that we weren't really happy with. We weren't really finished with the number, actually. I think there's going to be some more lightning over me, like in the end. I really want something to. I felt like it didn't really pop that way I wanted, like in the ending. And we also have add some. What should I don't want to like spoil the whole thing, but you know, I've never used LED. I don't know.
LED lights.
Yeah, I've never used that before, and I'm not going to do it like the common way, but we're going to have some LED lights, like movable LED lamps.
Okay.
You know, yeah,
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a nice treat for everyone on Saturday.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that.
Yes, me too.
And last year, you got the iconic name Rotterdam.
Yeah.
People were very confident that you would win and represent Sweden in Rotterdam.
Mm.
Do you feel that you got more international support since last year?
Yeah, 100%. It's actually a little bit crazy. Feels like I have more international support than Swedish support, actually. So I'm so thankful and so happy. It's amazing. Mm.
But do you have any plans to go outside Sweden and like maybe perform more abroad in Europe, for example?
Absolutely, I would love that. After Corona, we should look at that, absolutely, because it would be, it's my dream actually to go outside Sweden too. So yeah, that would be cool.
But talking about Little Tot and your performance, what makes your song and performance a winning material this year?
Oh, that's a tricky question. Maybe because like you said, the number feels international. So I think, people could enjoy it even outside of Sweden. And I think the message is very important, that it like reach out, so that everyone can be inspired by it and trying to do something to help this. So our future children can be as happy as we are, or even happier. In the future. So yeah.
We're gonna round this up a little bit, but before we do so, who do you think will end up in top 3 on Saturday? And you are allowed to include yourself as well.
I don't know. I just know that the odds are saying that Tusse is going to win, and Erik Saade is the second, and I'm the third. So maybe that's correct. I don't know, but it feels like the odds are not always like real.
Last year you were on the top of the odds to win.
Yeah, and I didn't win. So you never know. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it feels like Tusse is super like the big favorite. So I can see that he's going to win, but you never know. Got no idea.
It's
But
gonna be a surprise.
yeah.
But do you have any personal favorite that doesn't necessarily have to win, but like that you feel like, oh, this is my favorite song?
The only number I've put my votes on is Paul Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of my favorite. I think his number is super cool and artsy, and I love his voice, and the song is really great. So that's my favorite. Yeah.
Well, no matter how it goes on Saturday for you, we at Wiwibloggs love what you do and what you bring to Melodifestivalen. So a big thank you to your daughter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so happy I could join.